Coming up on this episode.
Everyone in this party is so ready to kill themselves. I was going to do that.
Diego goes limp. A T-Rex stands amongst the jungle trees, looking down at 20 or so velociraptors. They're the first dinosaurs he's managed to not scare off, and while they're not as receptive to the idea of friendship as he might have hoped, they're more than happy to trail in his wake, picking up any stragglers he leaves behind. Suddenly, a shiver runs down the T-Rex's spine, something he's rarely felt before. Fear. Every animalistic instinct he possesses is screaming at him that something very, very dangerous is coming. Up at the top of the island's volcano, the party has managed to restore some function to the apparatus. After looking through the bunker and speaking with the spirits of the androids that died there, they headed up, with Eamon and Phosphorus sticking their arms in lava as they pumped powerful fire magic into the hammer. But doing so has awoken something. We cut to myself describing what exactly that something is. Bulky, jagged features, deep purple scales whose edges glow red hot, a mane of purplish red hair, flickers like tongues of flames around an adamantine-plated draconic face, similar hair traveling down into the lava, down their back, an intense fire glowing behind their ruby-red gaze. Their very existence heats the air around them to an insane degree. Magnus is the only one within range of this, as he almost catches on fire immediately. The lava below begins to swirl and bubble, as if in response to their presence. All of you, especially the two of you that are close,
we gotta fly away.
And Eamon,
get our ship and fly away.
You've all fought and killed a dragon before. Even so, the gulf between the vampire-dragon hybrid of Hoivik and this dragon is indescribable, yet undeniably there. All of the battles you fought before, all of the foes you've previously faced, in an instant, they feel very small and very distant.
Mommy.
Without even doubting it, you know immediately that should you come to blows with this dragon, it would take everything you have to make it out alive. This is easily the most powerful thing you have ever laid eyes on, let alone been in the presence of. And it lets out a big yawn. And it looks to Magnus and sniffs a bit, and Magnus is floating there as he begins to slowly float back. And this dragon... Actually, why doesn't everyone roll nature? Immediately seeing this...
Esoteric lore?
Yes. To see if
Magic.
Can I refuse to roll nature and heal myself? That seems like something I would do instead.
This is just an automatic passive thing.
Okay.
You can still heal yourself.
14.
14 for me as well.
10.
25.
Diego, you know that this is an underworld dragon. They are dragons very tied to primal magics, that these specific dragons normally reside deep within Aelios, in between tectonic plates. They love existing in very hot areas, normally underground. They burrow just as much as they can fly. And, your best guess, this is an ancient one. Its head alone implies a size that is similar to, if not bigger than your ship.
And they love friends.
No, they're actually known for being cruel and egotistical in general. I mean, it kind of differs from from Underworld Dragon, but stories often depict them as viewing themselves as pretty much above everything except other Underworld dragons, even other dragons. But as Magnus begins to slowly float backwards,
As I see that happen, with that roll, do I know if they can speak common?
Oh yeah, most dragons are sentient in a way.
I would tell you to tell Perrin. Let Perrin know that if it starts attacking, to fly away. If it starts talking, to drop me.
Okay, I would relay that to Perrin.
But it looks to Magnus as it's the closest, and it sniffs a couple times the air moving as it inhales in, and it says, "You, did you wake me?"
It started talking.
Yeah,
I'd
you all
let, I'd
hear
let,
it.
I'd let Perrin would release Diego.
Okay.
Yeah, I would immediately be ready to drink a potion of of flying.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, where are you dropping? Yeah,
And I don't know how much time that would take, but I would try to go down to where
Okay.
Magnus is.
I mean, Magnus.
200 feet above the opening.
He wouldn't say anything. He'd just look. And yeah, you want to get by Magnus?
Yeah.
Like fly down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
I would, as I'm flying down, I'd be like, "My lord!"
Yeah. It's a bit more of its body comes out, and it looks to you a little confused as one of a massive claw, each of its claws, almost called them fangs. Clearly, one of them was one of what you guys were standing on, Eamon and Phosphorus, comes out as it literally rubs sleep from its eyes. Adamantine kind of scraping against adamantine, and it looks to you. Who are you?
How kind of you to ask. I'm not worthy of giving you my name even, but I will oblige. My name is Diego. I am a worshiper of yours.
Not to be that guy, but did you take a fortitude save?
For what?
Being in the volcano.
Well, he's not in the lava.
Yeah, but he's in the area.
We had to roll
right?
them just to get close. They were staying out of the damage range.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Give me, yes, 42.
And real quick, while he's doing that to distract, I'm going to grab just the top of the hammer that you're holding. Can I cast invisible item?
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
You did dimension door. We're a team here.
I'm glad we had the same thought.
I grab it and it just turns invisible and I stuff it.
23.
Yeah. 23. Already have 5 fire damage, so none.
Okay.
Did you have
Because
fire
I have
resistance?
resistance.
That's good.
And maybe that makes me look a little bit better in his eyes because I'm not even taking any damage being
That is
around
true.
him.
It looks to you and it says, "Food, feed me."
Do
now.
I know what to eat?
Yeah, normally very rare gems and minerals and metals. Something of this size would probably require. I mean, just a snack to it would be like maybe a suit of armor or a shield.
How rare?
Good thing I'm out of range.
Yeah.
How rare?
I mean, you could. They technically eat any gems or minerals or metals.
What do
but-
I have?
I mean, like I said, the main things that come to mind would be Renser's shield or his armor. None of you really have super rare gems on you, let alone of a quantity that would probably be.
Can I cast invisible item on my mithril arm?
That would also work.
I'm gonna do silent casting.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so your arm goes invisible.
Nothing to see here. Just no
Magnus-
hammers or left arms.
Magnus continues to back away. He's now up by you guys.
Can I just start like backing away down the slope?
But my lord, there is
Cast sending to the ship.
there is food prepared for you below the volcano.
Roll deception.
I mean, there is an adamantium bunker down there.
Yeah.
Oh no, not for long.
Let me go take pictures of it.
That's a card or a coin.
I'm gonna cast something to the ship. Say, get ready to fucking leave.
I rolled a nat one. Oh god.
Start the engines.
Okay. Deception. Thank God I can lie again, man. I've been telling the truth way too much. 28.
28.
Yeah, man. I have a plus 13 to deception.
It looks to you. It says, "Show me. Take me to it."
But yes, follow me.
Okay.
And I start floating out of the volcano.
Yeah. It
I mean, you
does
can
the same.
you're much better at this. You can just burrow.
Where is
I
it
can
then?
take you around. But I'm like, if you poke your head out, I'll point.
I don't know the effect this is gonna have on the island.
A horrible effect.
What island? We're leaving.
Yeah.
We've never been here. We've never seen them.
Oh my dinosaur friend!
But maybe I can get them to eat a blightburn crystal.
Oh, that's a good point. Diego.
So
Yes.
It yeah.
it is right there, my lord.
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay. You say, my lord.
Use my invisibility rune and go invisible as well.
Why don't you roll perception?
19.
I did pick up that both of you are invisible. For the record. Okay. It looks it now comes up. Most of its body is out. Like I said, this thing's fucking huge. Bigger than your ship by at least a decent margin. It's one of those long, more serpentine dragons with kind of like upper claws and lower claws and no real wings. Think like more how dragons are depicted in like Chinese culture more. That's how all the primal, I forget what they're called, imperial dragons, I think. How all those look. As it comes, its head like peeks out of the top of the volcano and looks to where you're pointing. How close is the ship? Did you guys tell the ship to come?
We told the ship to be closer, but not that close.
Covered in fog.
It's well out of range.
That was a moment of me trying to remember if you told it to come closer or not. You told it to come closer, but it's not super close.
Yeah.
But anyways, the dragon. It looks to where you're pointing and it looks back. You said your name was Diego.
Yes.
Mortal. What is my name? Who am I? They ask, clearly leading in a way of they're suspicious of you.
My people do not know of your name.
That's good.
We merely know of your existence. In fact, there were abhorrent creatures that didn't believe me.
Roll deception.
The fact you're not even caught off guard by this is just amazing.
-2 circumstance. This is what Diego lives for. He's like, please let me lie.
Yeah.
It's one of the-
-2 circumstance?
Yes.
22.
22?
Yeah.
It looks to you. First, I am a lady. Second, if you lie to me again, I will kill you.
What did I say? I say
We're
just calling Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
And that's why?
Well, not to pull the veil back too much, but her being upset about the Lord thing is the result of a failed deception check, not you just using the word Lord. That's just kind of how it's like, you failed the check, so now she's pissed off about that. I'm not, sorry. I see how that can be a little confusing. I'm not punishing you for having called her Lord. You failed the check, and this is the consequences of that happening in the world, so to speak. But she says, food.
I humbly apologize. I realized my mistake. I definitely am playing up. I'm quivering in fear.
Okay. Yeah. Really, you just have to pee.
Definitely not just actually pissing my pants.
There's no way he's actually afraid, guys. He's planning this.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Diego's really good at acting like he's scared of this.
If the crew can see you through like telescopes or whatever, they are like just amazed by you.
I use the term Lord in the divine sense, not as in the sense that mortals usually use it as.
Deception. Only -1 because you have the thing where you can lie to people better after you've lied to them.
29.
29.
Yeah.
She looks to you. There's food there. She motions with her head.
Yes, you. I assume you want the rarest of minerals. There's adamantine. It's these abhorrent creatures. They built a room out of it, and I would try to point her directly at the room with the reactor in it.
Okay. Yeah.
So she just kind of goes and noms.
She looks at you. She looks back, slightly pleased. She said, "Thank you. Before you go,
Yes.
for your transgression, your arm, give it."
I don't know. Would I have a dagger or anything on me? I mean, I really don't. I don't think about items just because it's, I don't know. Maybe I would have a shard of glass or something I can pull out.
Sure.
And I would say, unfortunately, I must decline. I do not think I'm worthy of just giving an arm. I will, however, give you my life.
And you want to act like you're going to kill yourself?
Yeah, well, and I would just, I don't know, maybe I have a mirror. I pull out of my sleeve, I break it, and I just shove a shard of glass in my like where my heart would be.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm gonna just try to counteract it, and by using wholeness.
We don't know this. We're just
wholeness
seeing
of
Diego
body,
kill himself.
Okay. Yeah.
and then I'll perform dying.
What?
I'll perform dying.
like you're dying.
Like I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Okay.
And I'll fall down into the jungle.
Well, you'd probably rest somewhere on the mountain because there's plateaus.
Yeah, the wind takes me a little bit.
I think he's trying to lean into like getting picked up by the wind.
I don't want to be in view.
Okay. Falling to the jungle from, you're still basically at the peak of this mountain, it would absolutely kill you.
Well, I'm
That's
flying.
Like hundreds of, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So once I'm
Never
in
mind.
the jungle and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
can't see me.
Yeah. So it's, I know it won't
So
be
even
this-
if I have to like move as I'm saying it to position myself to do
so
that.
First things first, I'm going to set the stakes straight up. Fortitude save to not just drop to 0.
Yeah.
Because you're stabbing yourself in your heart.
Yeah.
So give me a fortitude save.
So
Fast
Can I
compared
give him
fly.
my coin?
I can make
No.
him fly fast.
So here's
but
the-
I don't know any of this is happening.
Here's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll. This is literally Diego's death if I don't roll well, and I don't have a coin.
So you'll technically go to 0 and start dying.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
you'll be
will
dead.
fall
Correct.
and I will die.
How far away am I? How far? I need to know like specific.
For what?
Him.
For what? Like how close? For what do you want to do? And how?
If I were to see him fall, I will immediately fly towards him. I'm saying, like, and I have that thing where I can make him move as fast as fucking possible.
Make who move?
Perrin.
Okay. Well, first, fortitude save. You have stabbed yourself in the heart. You will roll the fortitude save. This is, what is your plus?
9.
This is a DC 18 check.
Roll the 3.
Okay. So, you guys all see Diego mess with something. You hear
Stab him like, oh, that didn't go right.
you hear the distant sound of glass break. You hear the sound of a puncture, and Diego goes limp. First, what is everyone? You would like to swoop and catch.
Yes.
Perrin, make an acrobatics check.
I got 2 coins, bitch.
How far away is he from me?
What would you like to do?
Well, I just want to know if the body ever gets within 30 feet of me because I have the quick needle.
Oh, his
That
healing thing.
floating needle.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I was like, you're trying to kill him?
Yeah, I want to make sure he's dead.
Finish the job.
He's like, finally.
Finish the fight.
But yeah, so give me that check.
Acrobatics, he said?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a plus 11.
Yeah, he's good at acrobatics.
If I can get within 60 feet
21.
with reach spell, I can heal him.
Okay. Give me... You swoop in.
Okay. I will be hunkering down so it just looks like there's a pterodactyl.
Are
looking
we
for a
allowed to
snack.
do anything at the same time as this or no?
Yes, but I will say the more you do, the more likely it will... I mean, if you actively save him, he is supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
So-
But I'm also invisible.
Correct.
But as soon as you do something, it'll break invisibility.
I don't know if I have to make a stealth
Use
check or what,
impossible.
but I'm trying to make it look like this is just a pterodactyl seeing a snack.
He has a saddle.
It's
It bags on him. I'm going to be real.
You're
with
also
you.
a large
It's-
lizard.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to make it look like that.
Oh, even if it's just seeing a pterodactyl, is it fixated on this pterodactyl moving?
I mean, it's watching him kill himself for its enjoyment.
I still look dead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you and Perrin are swooping in. It's going to look like you and Perrin are swooping in.
Okay.
You swoop in. You're at dying 1 immediately.
How close am I to him?
You catch him.
Okay.
But
If Diego dies by killing himself, that is the worst possible fucking thing. God damn it.
Right when he got sober, too.
he falls. Yeah, from the fall, you go to dying 2.
Okay. So he's
'Cause
he's down.
hits. I mean, do you want to catch him?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a dying roll.
What is
How
that?
close am I? What I need to make this clear because I can word of faith him right now.
Well, word of faith and lay on hands are both touch, so you can only do them once you catch him. Either way. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll look at this kind of like a round of combat. Obviously, we haven't rolled for initiative, anything like that, but you can do the amount of things that you would do in a round of combat. So you already spent 2 actions to do that quick swoop thing with Perrin, right? So technically, you'd have 1 left to touch, lay on hands, 1 action, heal Diego if you wanted to.
I will lay on hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would happen before.
During this time, as I see Perrin and Ren flying in from whichever side, from the opposite side, I would cast Ghost Sound. It has a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
And it just says, I can't specify. It's an auditory illusion of simple sounds, has a maximum volume equal to 4 normal humans shouting. So I would make that noise 120 feet away, the opposite direction, hopefully to get the vision to turn away from Diego and Ren.
What do you want the sound to be?
Just 4 humans shouting
Okay.
towards the top of the volcano. Just because it saw another humanoid there.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
just the idea that someone was messing with something.
So how much does Diego heal first? Should be 6 per level, and you have 7.
66.
Or
The amount of healing increased by 6 in the damage.
you can cast 7th level spells.
You restore 6 hit points. If they're one of your allies.
6 times 7.
Okay, so-
is 42.
Yeah, so 42 back.
42 back as the Platinum Woman's.
And you get a +2 status bonus for AC.
So you're wounded 1, I believe.
But he's awake?
Yeah, technically. As the Platinum Woman's hands kind of cover yours as you catch him. I mean, it's not a graceful catch, but the Platinum light covers him just enough for a second. It kind of concentrates on the piece of glass in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you probably still want it in there.
I would want it in there.
And you literally were dying, and life was breathed into you. The dragon does look away because I rolled like shit. In the moment this happens,
The sound of 4 humans
do you
shouting.
act dead?
Yeah. I mean, I just
Okay. What? Give me a deception check.
Ren's convinced he's too late.
My boy! You tricked.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
that one was good. 29.
he seems
Okay.
very dead. Wink.
The dragon turns back to you and looks at you, Renistir, and it says, "See one of yours."
Can I double speak with like just fucking tapping him?
Yeah, for sure.
Just to kind of
As long as it's not something crazy complicated.
well, just to I would just try to tell him to keep it short.
Okay. Yeah.
Just keep it short. I would say keep it short. Say yes.
Yes. He was our leader.
It's a shame he had to die.
Just fly away.
Yeah.
As you turn to go, she says,
I would say, may I bury him?
yes. But no, if I get down there and there is no food, there is not a single thing on this plane that could stop me from killing you and everyone you have ever loved. Do you understand me?
Say yes. Yes. Your mercy is abounding.
Okay. Renistir,
Yes.
give me a deception roll.
For what?
Less so. Either way,
You will not be burying him.
It's not like. Actually, yeah. Give me a diplomacy roll.
Can he get a bonus because I'm coaching him?
No.
I have 2.
This is less like will she let you go and more how well does what you're saying come across. Which is right. It should be diplomacy.
Okay. Gonna coin it.
Okay.
It's a 10.
You just stabbed yourself in the fucking.
Yeah, dude. I really thought it was going to go a lot better.
Yeah. 16.
16.
It's the best diplomacy I got.
She looks at you and she says nothing, and then just like barely motions with her, like lifts her claw, barely does the like wave
away,
hand
yeah.
thing of like you're beneath me, and then starts to head down the mountain.
God, I hope.
As
she
soon
eats
as
that.
that,
As soon as she turns away, I'm using the full
Yeah, for
speed
sure.
movement of
Absolutely.
as
parry.
soon as the head crosses, I'm fucking flying.
Yeah.
and getting
Oh,
out of
I
there.
forgot to say, Magnus is headed back to this. He's
good,
also
good,
heading
good,
back.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm casting message and being like, get to the ship, get to the ship, get to the
Okay.
ship to everybody.
Yeah, tell everybody on the ship to get ready.
I already told him we're all good.
Okay.
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, I told Sending like,
Yeah.
hey, get ready to leave right now.
Oh, get ready to leave right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get up there. All hands are on deck. Literally everyone is awake. Well and Weck. Well, not Well and Weck. Not both of them. Well and Dreaming Snow are in the engine room. Weck is piloting. They're not both up top. Any combatant is on deck. Buell and Baptiste are probably still below.
I do use my
Beulah's-
potion of flying because I can't use my other thing
Okay.
because I made Renus just swim.
You get to the ship.
When we get to the ship, I would have Renisir drop me. I would
Yep.
take the glass out of my fucking chest.
Immediately, I would run up to you because you're bleeding
and,
still.
Yeah, and I'd lean over the side so I can look with my telescopic vision. I just want to see if this dragon is getting into the volcano.
Okay.
I just want to tell him, get as far away from the island. I don't care which direction. Just go.
Okay. As you look.
Immediately heal Diego.
Yeah, for sure. You can roll for that healing as Diego. You like look over and you grab the side. It's good you do because Weck fucking just absolutely skirts this motherfucker. And as you look down, you just catch the dragon burrow right above where you pointed to. None of you need to roll perception. All of you hear the sound of basically aggressive magical explosion. As I assume some of you look back.
Yep.
I guess none of you really probably
all
You
all
get
look back.
93 now.
Yeah, you hear you see a very bright green light kind of from the other side of the volcano because you're hauling ass kind of away from the island, which is south to southwest.
Yeah.
And a roar that shakes the ship, even though you're pretty far away. And you guys hear that,
Okay,
see that light.
real quick. I have a plan. I go start getting a skiff
Did
ready
you heal me again?
to send off the back of the ship. And it
why are
takes,
you wasting one of
just
our
wait.
skills?
Just I'm not going to do it yet until if she comes hauling ass towards us. I will be preparing false vision,
Okay.
and I'm going to put Diego and Ren, an image of them, on the skiff, and I'm going to send it somewhere else out of the fog.
That's if we see her hauling
If we
ass.
see her hauling ass
Or
towards
we
us.
feel her hauling ass.
Well,
You feel her.
it takes I can't. It takes 10 minutes to cast. So it depends on how long it takes her to get to
If
us.
she hauls ass for 10 minutes, then we're good.
that's the opposite way for like
Do
8 minutes.
Is there any way I can overclock the engine?
Did you
pretty
heal
much?
me again?
You got
Hold on.
97 more.
Okay, I'm at full.
You see
You're alive.
her
Don't
head.
do that again.
It won't.
Her head come up the other side of the volcano. Half of her jaw gone. This green, basically energy seems to have completely run its course almost down her whole body. There are just like gaps where like literal lava-esque blood is dripping out of her, and she is moving
300 feet per second.
Probably.
per turn 240 feet.
And we can move
Not
90.
90.
Chain lightning's ready,
How
baby.
far away is she
All
from
right.
us?
Start everybody towards the back who can fight and shoot.
We will roll for initiative with her being 500 feet away.
Perfect.
Eamon, can Eamon give? Well, you drank your flying potion.
I can fly for the whole combat.
I know.
It lasts an hour.
I know, but can somebody give me a flying potion?
For
I
this-
can't do anything if I can't fly.
For the sake of the crew, I'm going to roll one crew initiative. If you want any of the crew to do anything.
Literally anyone that can shoot.
Dressing
Like
Gill.
Beulah throwing her fucking sling. I don't care, dude.
Her sling won't reach that far away, but
She will try.
Oh, this is so
I don't care how many rocks we throw.
if it wasn't evident, this dragon is at least bloodied.
Well, so can Phosphorus lend me his flying potion?
Yeah, it's yours.
Well, unless mine didn't wear off if I started dying.
It's like an hour, isn't it?
well,
I
it's
don't
an
know.
hour. I would still have it. I guess I just assumed it wore off because I was dead.
You would still have it.
Neat.
The crew initiative will also be when the ship moves. Eamon goes first.
Chain lightning. Are you
Just
still
a reaction.
the flame?
It goes first.
No. I was definitely not the flame thing. Anyway.
God, thank you for keeping.
I was
me
going
alive.
to ask before all of this went wild. Were we? I'm guessing we were down in that volcano for more than a minute
Yeah.
because that's how long my fire resistant thing. You only had to roll once to resist
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but I lost 10 resistance after a minute. I would have cast it more, but there wasn't really a time of transition.
you
do you want me to get rid of another spell slot or two, or how
What-
many would you like?
You're talking about being a fire elemental?
Yes, because that only lasts a minute, and that's what I
Yeah,
was using.
You
for
weren't.
resistance.
You weren't in the volcano for that time, though.
Didn't you mainly cast it so while you're sticking your hand in?
Overall it would have been more than a minute.
I just wanted to let
can
you know
cast
that.
it again. Yes.
Okay, so I'll just get rid of another 5th level spell, which is
Yes.
what it was.
And as you say, this was before it happened.
It's before
So-
all this happened.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure
Yes.
for spell slot wise, I wanted to
Yes.
clarify with you. Okay, this thing is 500 feet away.
Correct.
Chain lightning.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about to
Reflex
throw our
save?
artillery spells out.
I mean, I'm sure its saves are ridiculous.
Probably.
Yeah. Reflex save, right?
Yes.
Success 24. So half damage.
Still damage.
God, I hope it gets close enough to kill one of you. Or do something.
I already died once today.
Okay, so that means it's pretty
Technically
damage.
not. No, you went to dying.
Fuck
That
you.
was a very aggressive.
Oh, that means I'm
actually.
wounded one, right?
Yes.
Or am I wounded two because I went to dying two?
No, you would be wounded. No, you're just dying one. Or sorry,
Oh no!
you're wounded one. Correct.
That is 36.
Already have.
And that includes my given electricity damage with it as well.
Is that already halved?
Yes.
Okay.
36 total.
Okay.
So there's that.
So yeah, Eamon, as he does, I mean, he's literally made of fire currently. He looks like a fire elemental, but that familiar lightning spools down his arm and he shoots it full to its range and it smacks right into its face and it is locked on the ship.
And then I will use quickened casting,
Okay.
and I will cast blindness.
What is its range?
That is not in range. I'm going to then move.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have not come across one of these yet. This would be considered a threat where incapacitation does matter. So anything that has the incapacitation trait, this will get one level of success higher than what it rolls.
Yes.
It is an ancient
Yes.
dragon. So. Hello, GM Jacker with a quick homebrew rule explanation. Normally, the incapacitation trait means that anything higher than your level has their degree of success increased by one step against that certain ability/spell with the trait. What we're doing different is that only certain uniquely powerful enemies get the benefits of incapacitation, such as an ancient dragon. Other than that, though, the effects of incapacitation remain the same, a one-step increase to their level of success. Now back to the action.
Okay, then I'm just going to use my last action to fly towards it.
Okay.
So it very clearly knows.
How much
It's me.
speed?
Is it just my regular movement speed?
+5, because you have that thing where when you're flying magically, you get to move quicker.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna get all that shit out.
So it's, I think it's 35?
It's 40. The potion gives you 40.
Is the did he take the potion?
Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be 45. You can move.
Yep. The potion gives you 40.
Okay, I move that much.
Okay.
So 45.
Magnus's turn.
Ooh, that stacks with my status bonus, doesn't it?
What?
So like I move 50.
No, your status bonus is specifically to your land speed. Doesn't
It's
affect
only
other
land
speeds.
speed. It's not other speeds.
Yes, you run quicker. You don't fly or
I
burrow
run in
or-
the air.
It doesn't, just because you visually make it look like that doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Hello, GM Jacker with a quick rules correction and explanation. First, Diego's 10-foot status bonus to speed does apply to all speeds. Thankfully, I correct myself before it can affect anything, but I figured I'd still jump in to correct it now. And second, the 5-foot bonus fly speed Eamon gets is from the Ancestry feat Aerialist. Basically, he's better at flying with magic specifically, gaining bonus speed and bonuses to any acrobatic rolls to maneuver in flight. Quite fitting for a Tempest Oracle. Now back to the action. Sorry, it is Magnus's turn, and I'm trying to figure out...
What he can do.
Yeah. Okay, cool. He will one action stride to a range where everyone is within 30 feet of him,
Haste.
and he will cast the 7th level haste on...
Will you have to fly because I just flew 45 feet away?
Yes. He will fly. He can't fly on himself.
Okay, cool.
So he can.
I
So
I know you said stride, which is the same.
that's true.
I know it's a mechanic. but-
Correct. Oh my God. The student becomes a master. I almost said the master becomes a
The
student.
bastard becomes the student.
Yeah, he'll cast with the rest of his 2 actions. So all of you are hastened. You can only use the extra action to strike or stride.
It's very helpful.
That
when
lasts
we have
for a
to fly.
minute. He does it on himself. All of you.
Are you commanding? I'm guessing the command is for the ship to continue to fly
Oh, yeah.
the opposite direction.
He'll also do it
So
on
we
Perrin,
get that much farther away.
Register,
Okay.
but that will only matter if you separate. Because you share
Okay,
actions
okay.
together.
Real quick.
So technically you don't get 2 extra actions. You only get 1.
Right.
We should decide a mechanic for the ship. If it's continually moving, when does it do that?
It does it
'Cause
on the crew initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, on all of that, that's when the ship, because the ship's not like moving a little bit at a time. It's like continually moving.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
in turn-based combat,
Sure. Yeah.
it technically does have to move a little bit at
Yeah,
a time.
okay.
Just how you guys do.
Just,
but yeah.
just to know, so I am 40 feet away from the ship, not
Yes.
further than that.
Yes,
because of
correct.
Yeah, but
the
this
flying.
next turn,
I will start farther away because it will move.
130.
yeah. So we need to probably
Well,
all get
it-
off at
Re-
once.
Remember, it has to make. If we'll get over it when we get there. Basically, it's not guaranteed it'll move that far. Well, it is, but someone might lose control if they don't pass their piloting checks. That's not too bad because you can just be going straight. But that's Magnus's turn.
Dragon also can't see us.
A wave of black fire just goes out, and the crew does not know who this is. So all of the crew within range of this like duck and cover and kind of panically look. But
He's cool.
Yeah, but it just kind of goes over all of you, and a little bit of it lingers, and you're quicker.
I'm trying to put it out.
He's cool.
Phosphorus.
I swear he's cool.
Well, since the only thing I can fucking throw are goddamn fairies,
Okay, you want to throw the fairy?
I use telekinetic bombardment, lift the fairy, and just chuck it 500 feet at it.
Okay, what kind of save is that?
I
Reflex.
narrowly dodge out of the way.
What?
Reflex.
Do you have a thing
I do.
where if something... Do you have a thing where if something has a status bonus to saves against magic, you negate that? I forget. I know that's a thing a
I think
wizard...
I picked it up.
I know that's a thing wizards can have.
Give me a second.
I don't know if it's a thing you have.
Okay. While he's looking at that for my turn point of reference, is there any place that looks like I could stand on her?
Oh, absolutely.
Good to know. I'm going to slow her down.
Oh, God. This bullshit. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
In the same day, you've been eaten, the same 48 hours, you've been eaten by a fire elemental and like rode around in it. I'm gonna
So
mount the
here's
dragon like
the
Kratos.
problem. So we defeat the dragon, and the ship is gone. Like the ship just left. If we wait more than an hour, we're just dead because we're
You
flying.
can cast sending.
Well, you're very close to the island. I would say the island...
I know it was a joke.
The one now
Okay.
covered
There
in
might not be
nuclear
much of an
radiation.
island left,
That's
depending
true.
on what happened.
Well, yeah.
I think it was mostly in the dragon. That explosion.
I'll also say you're probably not even out from under the island yet.
And, yeah, so I have spell penetration. Any creature that has a status bonus to saving throws against magic reduces that bonus by 1 against your spells.
Okay, sweet. Because it does have that.
I mean, the ship itself was always out from under the island.
Yeah, over the island.
Out from over the island, I should say.
No, it's still over the island.
You said out from under the island, like
Yeah.
we were underneath it.
Sorry, you were above it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. We are.
You're under the
emotionally.
island. Yeah. You're
Oh,
actually
God.
on the ground. It would have been a 29, but it's a 28. So it's not a crit success. It's just a success, which is huge
half
for
damage?
you. 'Cause it could have been no damage. But there goes a fairy.
There
Hey.
goes 1 or 2 fairies. 27.
27 damage. Already halved.
God, why do we have 2 fire-based magic casters for this fucking fight?
Yeah, if only
The
you're
best cold spell I have, I can't cast anymore.
if only you're a wood ancient dragon.
So that's 2 actions.
You're complaining about that, but I slap people and the lizard has a whip. So
I'm still gonna bitch about it.
That's all I need.
Yeah,
you better
I
trip
can't
this son
cast
of a bitch.
Fly. So
So you're gonna fly closer?
no, I can't. I don't have fly casted right now.
Oh, so you don't have ability
Drink
to
the potion.
move.
I gave you my potion.
No, you didn't, because we determined that I already have the flight still left from when I was dead.
Action, pull out the potion. Action, drink the potion.
Well, you
No,
only
fuck.
have
Action, pull out the potion.
yeah.
How fast do I fall if I use Featherfall?
If you use Featherfall, I think it's 60 feet a turn.
I can still grab it. Okay. I can still grab a fairy if I'm that far away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will jump off the
Everyone in this
ship.
party is so ready to
Just-
kill themselves.
I'll just jump off the ship and start feather falling.
Yeah. So he jumps off the ship. Reaction starts feather falling, and then
I'm
you
holding the
would-
potion.
You wouldn't be able to take it out because you have to one action jump off. Oh, we'll call that a strike.
He's hasting, yeah.
Yep. He's hasting. I mean, your crew is gonna be real dedicated to you guys because Father literally just jumped off the ship to like starts on. Renisteer, it is your turn.
Okay, so does haste also increase your movement speed?
No, it just
Okay.
gives you an extra action to stride or strike.
Okay, so I will use Perrin's free action of movement or stride. I will stride 40 feet, and then I will do the 2 action,
Move 100 feet,
move 100 feet.
140 feet closer.
Okay, how close am I?
You're 140 feet closer out of 500, so 360 away.
She'll be close enough next turn because she moves 240.
Raise your shield.
That's a good idea.
Honestly,
Don't worry, boys. She's not getting past me.
So what are you doing, Renzi?
I guess I'm just gonna shield block and stay put. I'm not gonna move
Raise shield?
Yeah,
Okay. End of your turn, Renisteer?
yeah. I'm just gonna hold.
So you moved 140 feet closer.
Yeah. I guess
Oh.
I don't know if I want to move closer. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna move. I move 200 feet. 140. Wait, no, 180 feet. I guess.
Okay.
So actually,
Sweet. So you're 320 away. Dragon goes next. It strides 3 times. It flies 3 times. So
240 feet.
240 feet. It's 320 away from you. So it's 80 feet away from Renisteer. Make a will saving throw. Because now that you are in range, you are within range of its frightful presence.
thankfully, if I get a success, I get a critical success on
You
will
won't.
saving throws. 26.
Creatures unaffected by the presence. Yeah, you crit succeed because that's a success.
not scared of you. You're scared
Yeah.
of me. Intimidating glare.
Well, it's not your turn.
Intimidating glare.
But yeah, as I've said, this thing moves very quickly. Then it is the crew's turn. Before anyone goes anywhere, we're gonna have some pot shots. I assume you want the crew to take.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Two of them specifically.
Yeah, Beula and Baptiste.
Actually, no, Archie
Just
as
throws
well.
a pot out.
Boiling water.
Who wants to roll for Thress?
I'm assuming that's him.
You have a plus 14 to this. No, actually, no. Sorry. This is a plus 8
Well, that's slightly different, but
because it's pretty far
Distance.
away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I
multiple
gotcha.
range.
okay. So
Yeah,
plus 8.
Yes.
No, 13.
Yeah. I mean, an arrow flies and it hits, but it goes right off the adamantine. Who wants to roll?
Just one. Oh, one action. Okay.
Well, because they're also leaving.
Yes, correct. But Archie and Gil are still going to try to take a shot. So both of them, I mean, you're crit fishing because their range bands are 40 and 60.
Do it.
Would I have to make a will saving throw for Perrin?
Who's rolling?
Correct. You would.
Who else is rolling?
Gil and Archie.
I'll roll for Archie. If you
What
want
about Beula?
She's below deck. I
Her
believe.
range increment is 10 feet. So it is not even close.
All right, am I rolling for Gil?
Yeah, you got Gil. I'll get Archie.
Before you do that, before we
No.
go about that,
Oh, that's not bad.
Perrin is making a will save for frightful presence.
26.
So he's frightened 1.
Okay.
So at the end of your next turn, what did Gil get?
We didn't hit. No.
we both rolled 4.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So Archie and Gil, I mean, they have the weapons at the ready. 2 gunshots fire off. They miss. Both of their weapons aren't great for super long range anyways, so it's kind of to be expected. And then it's time for Weck to make a piloting check to zoom the fuck out of there.
Oh, there's bonuses. Shit.
Correct.
Okay. So any piloting skill checks get a +2.
Okay. Yep.
Also, if they want, so we have just magical, correct?
Correct.
So I guess every time they can they get a +1 saving throws against spells, which I doubt that's going to happen.
Okay.
Each time the pilot drives your signature vehicle as a 2 or 3 action activity, the pilot the vehicle produces. Oh yeah, so if they succeed on 2 or 3 action, they get that bonus.
Okay. Weck. Unfortunately, this means Diego gets pulled along because you're on the ship, right?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you guys actually have the same initiative. So if you wanted to go,
Yeah, I
before
was
the crew,
wondering.
you could
because you
Yes.
said that.
Yeah, my bad.
So,
But yeah, so I mean, so they will drive away 3 actions, but you
but
can.
I can.
Yes. Sorry.
I mean, I just get up on the edge of the ship and I look back and I say, "Well, we're either gonna kill this dragon or die. If we die, Dreaming Snow's in charge." I jump off and I just fly 4, I guess.
Times. Yeah.
So 160 feet.
Okay.
But I will purposely angle a little bit upwards.
Okay.
So I'm not in a line with these guys, and I'm not in a reasonable spot to be hit by an area breath attack.
I'm sorry. You gain a 10-foot status bonus to your speed when you're not wearing armor. So yeah, you would be moving 50.
So 200 feet.
But you want to be angled up a bit.
Angled up a bit.
Why?
Because
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Because I don't want to be in a line with any of these guys, and I don't want to be in a situation
why
where
not?
yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
be in a situation where a breath attack can hit us.
That's good because I'm also 60 feet down.
But
Yeah.
why not? Okay. Yeah, for sure.
And if you would allow it, I would say something to the dragon when I get there.
Yeah.
I would say, "I said the Lord thing because I thought you were a man."
Okay.
This thing's going right for you.
Yep. Things I do for my friends.
Both dragons we've met have been very intent on killing
Acquaintances.
specifically you.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, he shared
can't
some of
imagine
the.
why.
I share some of the load with the other
Yeah,
one.
not surprised.
And now we're back up at the top of the round. So it moved 240. You moved 200.
I'm in 80 feet of it.
So 60 feet away from me.
Good God, man.
Correct.
Diego still might die.
We'll call it 80 because you're up a bit. You moved
Yeah.
at an angle. So you guys are
Yeah,
at the same
we'll call
spot,
it.
but you're
We'll call it
angled up.
280.
We'll call it 300. You
I
actually
flew
are
40
still
feet
on
out.
ship.
How far would my range be?
220 dollars for me to tell you how close you are.
Deal.
We're back up to the top, so it is your turn, Eamon.
Okay, well, I'm going to do one stride. So that's 45 feet of flying closer.
Technically, it's a fly action.
Okay.
I said that because you
What?
corrected me, but yeah,
Ever, dude.
40 feet closer. So you're 180 away.
180. Fly forward one time more, so 45 more. So I'm 135 away from it, right?
Yep.
Because I was 180.
Well, so you would have been 175. Okay, you moved 45, not 40. So you would then be 130 away, not 135. If it's only
Okay.
10 feet away and we're doing numbers, this thing is huge. So
There's a
I'll-
120 foot spell.
Yeah,
that
I'll
I'm
give
trying
you.
to do.
I'll give you that for sure.
Okay, and then how close would I be to Renisteer after that?
I'm
So
within 80 feet of it.
Yeah,
80
40 feet away.
That's 40 feet away from me.
No, sorry, 50, because you're 130. Oh, so remind
worth
me,
doing.
Diego, when you get back, you have to roll for fright for presence. I
Frightful
talked
presence.
into the mic. For
Frightful.
that. But yeah.
Phantasmal killer.
Okay.
Isn't
Does it have incapacitation?
I don't know. What do you mean? Where
Is that
The
the,
trait.
tag incapacitation?
where does it say that?
Top.
No.
Oh yeah, the second save does. I know how Phantasmal Killer works. I'm a nerd. What is this? Will, I believe? It's will, and then you have to make a fortitude
Will save. I think it's a critical failure where then it says this effect has the incapacitation trait. If
Yeah.
it's I'm not imagining a critical failure in its future, but can it even get a 9?
Will save. Again, one away from a crit success. 28. So a success.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
A 28.
No, on the dice.
A 28.
On the dice.
That's a big dice.
No, I actually rolled a 2 on the dice.
It's a D30.
Oh, God.
It takes 11 mental damage and is frightened 1. So it can only see it, but I try to conjure something in a illusory way that only it can see. That's the most frightening creature it's ever seen.
Yeah, it's Diego.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I would like to imagine that's why it doesn't work, because Eamon's panicking and can't think of something to conjure that's scarier than this
Yeah.
dragon.
Real quick though, Diego, what did you get for your will save against the dragon's frightful presence?
22.
And you crit succeed when you succeed, so no issues. You're good.
Well, this may be worth doing. I didn't use Quicken Casting last time because I couldn't, but I will use Quicken Casting on Phantasmal Killer. Takes away one action. And I'll use my last action to Vision of Weakness.
Okay, yeah. So your curse starts.
Yep.
That might actually not be a bad thing to pump up your curse because it does give you fire resistance.
Yeah.
Except you're fire elemental currently, so you already have fire resistance.
I'm not a fire elemental anymore.
Yeah, because that was a minute.
Yeah, last time.
I just needed something to get out of the cave, but then that whole conversation they had
Yeah.
for
I
a
thought
minute.
you cast it again and then got rid of another spell slot.
No.
I
I cast it twice for 2 minutes being in the volcano. That's what I was trying to do.
That's what he's asking is if he
And
was
I
in
was
there
saying,
one
I don't
time.
think he was in the volcano.
Yeah,
with
you
his-
can get that spell slot back. I
Oh.
thought you were asking to currently be a fire elemental. Yeah, so its lowest save is reflex.
Really?
Yeah. That's a
Interesting.
big old bulky. I mean, it's not bad, but it is its lowest. It's a big old bulky dragon.
But none of you know that except me.
As your eyes glow.
As I shout, its lowest save is reflex.
Well, yeah.
If you can't tell, this thing is less
Agile.
agile than it is strong or
Strong of mind or
strong
body.
of mind.
End of your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Magnus was pretty far away. He only moved a little bit closer. And this thing moved to 40.
Something that big moving that fast.
He'll just fly 4 times because he actually can't do anything without getting closer. So he's 140 feet away now. 100,
Neat.
140 feet away now. Phosphorus.
How much of that fairy that I threw at him is left? Or is it splintered to pieces?
Yeah. For why?
Tell kind of bombardment, grab the other fairy. And I chuck it at
Okay.
it.
Cool. Just a success.
Hope none of them need to escape off that ship.
Well, they can't now.
I mean, if they could, it
To be
only
fair,
fits 2 people each. So
We don't
3.
kill this dragon.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It might just be angry at you.
Yeah.
we just threw 2 boats at it.
Well, now that's a thing, yes.
It did threaten to chase us down in any plane and kill us and anybody we loved.
24, already halved.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drink that potion.
So as that flies away, once again, you see him just move his hand. I guess we didn't describe it the first time, but yeah, the
it's
boat
just like
flies.
a quick thing. My finger just
and it
points.
just smacks into its front. The splinter's kind of getting all in its open wounds already. But
So then I drink the potion. And then how far away is it from me? Like,
we take the potion out and then you drink it.
no, I already took it out.
You did not.
I
You-
did
you
because
had-
I took it out and strode off the ship.
yes, because you're quickened. I'm dumb. Correct. What is the potion?
It is a potion of flight.
You're
so
right.
My
So
flight, my
yep.
speed is now 40, I believe.
Yes, and then you have 1 action left.
I do.
That has to be movement.
Yeah, because you have to move to stay
Strider
flying.
strike.
That's right. I can't cast a spell to move, can I?
No, it has to be a movement action.
But
or
the movement
strike.
action is within the
No.
casting of the spell. Okay.
Because you're still technically taking the cast.
How
spell
far
action.
away is it from me?
You haven't moved any closer, so it's still
I'll
260.
stride 40 feet towards it.
Okay, fly.
Whatever.
Renisteer.
All right. I'm going to use Perrin's free movement.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to use my haste movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm right on it.
Yeah, right up in its face.
I'm going to jump on it.
Okay.
Like, I want to try to get on its back, so would I have to just move one more time?
Probably.
Okay. So I want to be right above it
Uh-huh.
and just jump right on its back
Okay.
so that I'm on its back. Aiming for an area that's not leaking lava everywhere so I don't immediately disintegrate into.
Okay. You would be within 10 feet, one would say, though.
Yes.
So I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
It's its aura.
Yes.
It's literally molten hot. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good thing
go for it.
fortitude is my strong suit.
Actually, it's not. I forgot to tell you.
It's dexterity.
Yeah.
I'm slipping.
I-
I'm
you
slipping
actually
all
respect-
over the lava.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. You pass, which
and
makes it
critical
a crit success. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not fatigued from the heat.
So that's
But
one
well,
one free movement.
3 movements,
So that
a jump.
So that's 3. So I have 2 actions left.
You have 1. 3. You moved 3 times, remember, because you want to get on his back.
Yes. Perrin's free movement.
Yes,
My haste movement.
correct. Another
a jump.
movement. No, you remember you had to move. You would have been right in front of its face, and you specified you wanted to get on its back.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So
I was
you
80
moved
feet
the
away.
third time.
I got
So
you.
you have 1 action left. Hello, GM Jack here with another quick rules correction. First of all, if it wasn't already evident from half the movement in this combat being referred to as a stride action, not the fly action, we aren't the best at saying the correct action being used at any given time. I bring this up because while we normally say Renistir is striding/flying when on Perrin, he's actually taking the command an animal action, telling Perrin to do those things. This is important because the cooking condition haste gives does not allow for the extra action to be used to command an animal, which technically is what Renistir is doing. As always, that's ultimately on me. My apologies. Now back to the action.
Trip it.
I can't. If I had legendary athletics, I would be able to trip it, but
Correct.
I do not have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been so cool too
Mhm.
to just wrap my chain around it and drag it down.
So 1 action.
It's fucking RKO, the dragon.
RKO!
Watch out,
Fuck out! I forget, with Touch of Corruption, if they succeed at all, is it still just half damage?
Succeed is half, critical
Okay.
success is none.
They are flat-footed. Because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't do anything
I know.
for Touch of Corruption.
Does it? Oh, it lowers its AC. I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Frightened affect anything?
Correct. Yeah, Frighten lowers everything by 1.
Um, did I learn any weaknesses? Or does it have no weaknesses?
No
Because you just told
weaknesses.
me its lowest save.
Yeah, sorry. It does not. I did not specify, but yeah, it does not have any weaknesses.
Oh.
Well, I guess,
It's not weak to fire.
no. I guess it technically isn't a weakness, but it is in the conventional sense, but it is technically a weakness. If targeted with if it takes damage from a spell with the cold or water trait, the elemental fire within it is momentarily dampened until the end of its next turn. They take a -1 circumstance penalty with 2 attack rolls, and any of their attacks that deal fire damage in their aura are non-existent.
Man, if only I had cold-based weaponry.
All right. Just to be safe, I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay. It's the dragon's turn.
Okay.
It is going to use a thing called Coiling Frenzy, where it makes a claw and a tail strike. And if either one hits, it automatically grabs the target on Renistir.
Okay.
We'll do them one at a time. Claw first.
Not
Or
attacking
sorry,
me.
tail first.
I
No,
guess
it's
that's fine.
on his back. Dude, it has such a high to hit. I rolled a 4. I guess it'll give away the hit.
Still a crit.
That's a 22 to hit.
Nope.
Yep.
Good thing I raised my shield.
So is a 22 to hit actually? Sorry, the tail attack. I'm talking about the second attack, the tail attack. So
Nope.
it doesn't hit. Well,
Yeah.
your AC is 26 anyways.
Yes.
Currently, it kills itself.
Yeah, woo!
Damn, that sucks. Well, so it'll go. I mean, it'll go for its claws again.
So it's going to try to claw me again?
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's not too much to be gained from anything else.
Diego's just doing the John Travolta meme, like, why isn't it attacking me? But
natural 20.
Nat 20?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go. Do you want a shield block?
Absolutely.
Well,
Okay.
I don't suppose
it didn't move at all.
No.
Doesn't have to move to
So
fly.
it's how far away is it from me?
Doesn't have
You
to
were
move
80
to keep
feet, I
flying.
believe.
It was 80 feet.
Isn't that a thing? You have to move to keep flying?
right here.
Yeah.
Haste action for the win.
That would have affected all its turns, though.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah, but
actually
it's only been moving. It's only been moving every turn.
Fuck. That sucks.
I mean,
That
if
sucks so
I will
much.
take it to the ground if we want to free fall together. We'll go
I mean,
down like
it'll
bald
only
eagles
fall how many feet?
to the ground, right?
Yeah, it won't swing. It'll keep itself afloat. God damn you.
Will it move, though?
No, I use
Well, I
all
mean,
its action.
it'll fly. Yeah, I guess since it will fly, we'll fly towards Diego, but it only moves 40 feet.
Is that
Ooh,
with
how
my?
close were you?
perfect.
Is that my thing?
That was
Is
80
with
feet
my
away.
It
stuff
moves
action?
normally 80.
Oh,
Um,
so half its
Wow.
movement. Is that right?
yes.
Yeah, I was 80 feet away.
Crew keeps going. No one's within range anymore.
Okay.
But they do keep going.
We start getting hit by arrows and shit.
Diego.
Beulah actually hits a sling.
Yeah. Just one of you.
Okay, so I'm going to just fly towards him. Her.
So 40 feet.
Fortitude save, I imagine.
Well, I'm 40 feet away. God damn it.
That's
When does
exactly
the
your
aura
movement,
thing
right?
start?
Oh
One
wait,
turn. You get a free movement.
it's not about that.
Oh,
And I also don't know this too, but I could infer it from the other battle. So
What are we talking about?
if I use my Arctic Vigor tattoo, it's a 10-foot burst, and it's 30 feet. It can be like 30 feet, so that would get to,
Correct. It would hit it.
yep, which would lessen the amount of damage that I would possibly have to take by going directly next to it. So I would, before I move,
Why would you take damage by going next to it?
Isn't that
it's
the
lava.
fire aura thing?
Yeah, that's a save to be fatigued. I mean, you would not be in the aura.
Oh, it's frightful presence? Or it has something where you get close to it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
the aura would be gone, but the aura doesn't cause you damage.
yeah.
Oh,
Just cause
I
But,
thought it
but
caused,
you would.
I guess
The aura would be
the
gone.
only thing I know is from the magma
When you get
things
close to
earlier.
hot things, it hurts.
Yeah, so I want to cool it off. So I would use that first.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
Fortitude. DC 17. Yeah.
Did it roll 1?
No, but it has a fucking plus 16 to this roll, and it didn't crit succeed. It only succeeded. If it crit succeed, it doesn't take any damage, so what you do doesn't matter. God damn, this dragon's so powerful, and I'm rolling like shit.
So
yeah,
so
so
I
half
say-
damage.
16
It's a-
fortitude.
Cool it! And I just flick like a small ball of tea
Okay.
that just explodes.
Yeah, and your tramp stamp glows,
And my tramp stamp glows.
which is probably exposed because it's very warm.
Oh yeah, my shirt is half off right now.
But so give me that damage.
So halved, it's 11.
Okay.
chipping away.
Have everything.
Yeah.
Eamon wants to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I want to do a lot of damage too, but
Big
the
number.
main
So, yeah.
thing the main thing was cooling her off with this. So
Yeah. So she kind of breathes in right as you do this, and that cold air runs through her, and all of that heat and pressure and magma kind of goes cold.
neat.
You
So now
start a strike. And
I would move onto her back
With me.
with Renestier, but within 10 feet of him.
Good.
Okay.
Not directly by him, but
Good.
within 10 feet.
Good.
And then I will. I'll just exploit vulnerability just to
don't-
gain info.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can attack.
I could, but I might as well just flurry.
I mean, you saw there's no way she can hit anyone if they're on her back, so.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
very,
yeah.
she's very
From
weak.
context.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'll just flurry.
Okay, yeah. Give me those. two to hit.
of blows.
Hit the bastard.
Slapping the back of the dragon.
Hit
Yeah.
this,
Okay,
hit this
bud.
little poor
Okay,
man.
remind me again. It's not written on my sheet. You need to spell things out for me, man.
What?
How much is do I take off per?
4.
Okay. Oh, I do not hit either.
Okay.
A fucking nat 1 and a 4.
Yeah. Both. Yep. Both of those miss.
I just very Sicily
Yeah.
slap.
Yeah. I mean, you.
Oh, that's adamantine.
Yeah. You slap it, and it sure is adamantine.
All right, I'll get my
weighted
back
scales.
into it next time.
Amen. It is your turn.
Are we just hastened for one turn?
You are hasted for a minute.
I pull out my wand and I use hydraulic reservoir on it.
God damn it. Yeah.
Oh, god damn it! No, you talked me out of it, but I do need to do that.
Hydraulic reservoir, I agree.
Yeah, no, I do need to do the fucking
Yeah.
exploit
I didn't do that on
vulnerability.
purpose.
Because I forgot that I can only use my amulet if I have exploited vulnerability. Or would you allow me to take that back?
Or
Or
no.
God damn it!
I need a win here.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. It's a fucking dragon.
Well, it hasn't even touched you guys yet.
Yeah,
so
but when it
radiant
does,
sickness.
Yeah,
That's
it's
an
gonna
attack roll.
I'm actually not doing it just because it's wind. My general rule of thumb.
I know. I already
yeah.
rolled and we moved on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It would
It was
be
just like-
way more beneficial to us if you were to just randomly be able to switch off an attack we missed. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, agreed. It wasn't because I missed the attack.
Yeah.
No. I don't think that's what you're doing, but in the moment now.
But sorry.
It's an attack roll, right?
Yes. Yep.
Just 17.
That does miss.
Okay. Is it just a miss or is it half damage or anything? Or no?
No, but it's just a miss because
clean-
it's a to hit.
clean miss. Okay. Then I'm going to fly right up to it with my haste. And
How close are you?
I mean, he flew 60 feet up towards Diego. I was.
It didn't move any closer to Diego.
It
It has
just-
not moved since.
It just
Ren's turn.
stayed in
half-
place.
Oh, it moved 40 feet closer.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
I moved 45, so I would
Yeah.
break the 90 or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to Tempest Touch for one action.
Okay, so you get right up to it and Tempest touch it.
It's a Fortitude save.
So fucking dumb. 28 again. I've been one away from crit succeeding so many times.
So
yeah,
just a success.
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
success.
You take a negative 5-foot circumstance penalty to its speed.
How wonderful. I mean,
It
everyone's
does-
pretty close though. So.
It does have cold.
Yep.
As a trait.
Mm-hmm. It's already dampened, but yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Bludgeoning damage and 20 cold damage.
Is that halved?
Already halved. 20 bludgeoning, 20 cold. And then, wait, hold on. Sorry. That is not halved. It would take,
10 of each.
I was a 21 total, so that'd be 10 or 11.
Round down.
Okay, so 10.
So 10 of
So
each.
10 bludgeoning, 10 cold. And then does my electricity go through this one or no? It's just only water or air, right?
What? Yeah.
It does have the water trait, actually.
Yeah. And it does do physical. Yep.
So
Yep.
7 electricity damage as well, and then a negative 5-foot circumstance penalty to its speed.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. Do I need to roll anything being that close to it? I would have
Didn't you
just gone
dampen
up and touched like the bottom of its neck.
Have you made a frightful presence check?
I have not.
Then you will need to make that, but that is it because it is.
And that's a will
ores are
save?
new. Yes.
Plus or minus anything?
Nope. Just your normal will.
Not great. 16.
Finally. Something, anything. You are, I mean, as you say, it's a dragon and it's horrifying. You're frightened 2, which is basically
Minus 2 to everything.
2 to everything.
Does it go down after my...
It goes down by 1 at the end of your turn because you
So
technically
it's-
should have rolled this at the beginning of your turn, but so now it's frightened 1.
Okay. That's the end of my turn. Right up on it.
Or, sorry, maybe it goes down to the start of your turn. This is end of each turns. No, yep. So you are frightened 1.
Okay.
So yeah, you see that familiar icy magic pool in Eamon's hands, and then hit the dragon and kind of spread into the many already open wounds, cooling her insides even further. And Magnus moves
Buddy
closer.
old pal.
Anybody remember how far away he was?
His worms are back up.
Very far. Well, he moved 4.
Yeah. 120 feet. He moves twice. Quickened, normal. And then he pulls that white fire in his hands, and it kind of forms just into straight white icy magic, and he casts Polar Ray at a 9th level at the dragon.
my goodness.
Is Polar Ray a cantrip or is that a
No, it's a spell.
spell?
Ninth level
would-
cantrip.
yeah.
9th level cantrip?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he makes an attack roll, huh?
Yeah, what?
It's not a good save. It's a good attack roll, huh? That's great for you guys.
Oh, good.
Neat. We should keep this one around. Please?
Oh, fuck. He crits.
He's
Well, it's...
Oh, Magnus,
yeah, it's
please.
dead, so I'll tell you. He rolled a 35 to hit.
Oh,
it has
fuck.
an AC of 25. He did 80 cold damage.
Woo!
So it didn't even touch any of you. Whatever. That's a lot of adamantine. Yeah. So I mean, he pulls it, and it goes straight through it, and it
Through the island?
no, not through the dragon, like all the way through. As you see the already dampened heat just leave its eyes, and it goes completely limp and begins to fall.
Somebody cast sending.
Red.
I just used
Oh,
my
yeah.
flaps.
Yeah, well,
they can
where's
also-
Perrin?
They can also
He's
see us.
he's right above
Yeah,
me.
Perrin will
Yeah,
grab you.
I just used my flaps. He grabs me. I'm good.
It'll fall on the island.
Oh, it's on the island? Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Harvesting time. Everyone get their pickaxes.
Is the ship starting to turn? Like,
Well, you have to
Could they
tell.
still see us? I'm assuming they're all watching.
Yeah, there's enough people watching. Yeah, they'll pull
You see him just throwing
Good,
the
because
top hat.
I do not have sending. I am out.
Okay,
I
cool.
casted all my sending.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could have just said that.
Nah.
I can cast Dream Message, so if we wait till tonight when they sleep.
Okay, cool. You guys killed an ancient fucking dragon.
Well,
So we level up, right?
well,
I mean, you did.
No,
Magnus got it. Well, Diego and Magnus got it.
the biting of the crystal and polar ray at 9th
Yeah.
level killed it.
How close was? I'm just curious. Before the ray, how much health
I
did it have?
slapped it once.
Before the ray, it had 55 health.
Okay, we would have got there eventually.
How much was it when we started the combat?
187.
How much damage does it do on a hit?
40, 10 plus 16 plus 46 fire.
Fuck.
Its breath weapon does 17d6 fire damage. It has greater constrict, so if you fail the fortitude save of it constricting you, you fall unconscious immediately. I hate all of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I mean, you play that very well.
Look.
Dude, when I tell you I was like, oh shit, it finally crit succeeded a save, and then I realized it was an attack roll, not a saving throw. Whatever. But yeah, the massive dragon corpse just falls. I mean, it hits loud. It's a lot of adamantine smacking into an island. The party has slain an ancient dragon, with everyone coming out the other side alive. But in all that commotion, they've yet to discover what the partially restored apparatus is capable of. What Androphan secrets does it hold? How much adamantine will they get from the dragon's corpse? Will they even have enough bulk to carry it? All of this and more, next time on Dying 5.
If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving us a review on whatever platform you listen on. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if anyone in your life just can't get enough tabletop RPG action, send them our way. If tabletops have taught me anything, it's that good stories become great ones when you have some folks to share them with. And as always, thanks for listening.